of the ancient people left us with less records of their bath culture, but we at least know that the Germanic peoples used swimming as a tactical exercise, and that the Finnish considered it as a natural movement as running. The Icelandic folklore also report a number of swimming deaths, which shows that both men and women were excellent swimmers. In Japan, swimming had an important role in the training of the samurai. It was one of the noble skills. According to the historical records, the first known swimming competition was held in the isolated island country in 36 BC, organized by Emperor Sugui. In the remote India, the ancient records of swimming can also be found. One of the first pool use of swimming is located here, in Mohenjo-daro, dating back to 2800 BC and measuring 30 by 60 meters. Within the military caste, it was mandatory to learn how to swim and fight in water. In China, where body culture flourished under the reign of the third dynasty, the Zhou dynasty, historians account swimmings across rivers. Of course, here as well swimming was part of the military training. In the 3rd century BC, the Chinese Imperial Fleet Officer Training Institution have organized swimming lessons and swimming trainings. Not everyone was known to be a good swimmer in the ancient world. Alexander the Great, for example, could not swim, just like the Persian warriors did not know the mysteries of water. They were not allowed to learn how to swim for religious reasons, because they were not allowed to defile the holy water by entering it. The lack of swimming ability caused the demise of many of them. In the Battle of Salamis in 480 BC, the Persians were heavily defeated by the Greeks. The Persians' ships were sunk by the Greeks, who due to their lack of swimming ability could not escape to the nearby island of Salamis, and therefore most of them got drowned in the sea. The ancient swimming and bathing culture rose to its highest level in Rome. The usefulness of swimming is entertained and in public life, and its role in politics was quickly realized. Roman excelled in bath building too. Augustus had a swimming pool built big enough to simulate sea battles in it. Roman baths were also built in Hungary, such as the famous bath of Aquencum. The evolution of world records in competitive swimming. The International Swimming Federation was founded only after the Olympic Games in 1908 in London, but the first world record in swimming had already been recorded earlier. The first task to FINA was the post-factum verification of the performances. Upon the review of the swimming world records, a lot of interesting data can be observed. For example, most of the world records are in freestyle. Most of the men's world record are in the event of the 100-meter breaststroke, while most of the women's world records are in the 200-meter breaststroke. The first record holder of the 100-meter freestyle is the multiple Olympic champion, the Hungarian Zoltán Halmay, who set up the record in 1905 at 1 minute and 5 seconds. However, it was Wils Miller who managed to cross first the 1-minute dream limit 57.4 at the Olympic in Paris in 1924. At the beginnings of competitive swimming, distances were measured in yards. Longer distances were calculated in miles. Since traditional British distances were dismissed May 1, 1957, FINA abolished in 1968 all the world records set up in distances measured in yards. In 1969, the final list of the 31 events was determined in which one can beat a world record in 50-meter pool, 16 male and 15 female events. In 1972, the registration of the world records of the nearest hundreds was introduced. The change in the rules of certain events and the development of the swimming technique promoted new world records. From 1964, at turn in freestyle, the walls of the pool will not to be manually touched anymore, which accelerated swimming.